Okay, guys, so the last two people that we're going to talk about, I wanted to ask about Gwyneth Paltrow real quick before we jump into, the whole Rachel Roy thing, because at the time that she was consciously uncoupling with Chris Martin, that was the time that Beyonce and Jay-Z were supposedly living very separate lives, and Beyonce was considering divorcing him, and apparently she was leaning on Gwyneth Paltrow for support to get through that moment, because they had developed a, sort of couples date night friendship thing going on between all of them. So that obviously seems to have fizzled out. So I just want to know why. I'm like, if we're gonna be nosy and go there, I want to go all the way there, because I've heard some things and I want to see what the truth is and what isn't. So Spirit, can you please join us and answer any questions that we have in regards to why Beyonce and Gwyneth Paltrow are no longer friends? Does it have anything to do with Jay-Z cheating? Did Jay-Z cheat with Gwyneth Paltrow? What really went down? Spirit, thank you for joining us and answering any questions we have. And if you guys wanted to book your own personal private reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. And it is $10 off any video reading that is $40 or more. And you can use coupon code BELLA40 to get 40% off any reading with me, 20 minutes or more. So that makes it cheaper than even a 10-minute reading right now on the site. So make sure you guys go check those out, because those specials expire on January 3rd and I will not be extending it. So okay, so the first thing that I'm getting in this spread is that it's Beyonce regrets telling her anything about what was going on in her relationship at that time, because it is talking about that she sort of made the mistake of oversharing at times with this Six of Wands about what she was going through, her personal heartbreak. And she felt like a lot of the advice that she was given wasn't exactly in her best interest when it came down to it. So it's well, if you are just telling me oh girl, leave him, but were you really thinking about that I do still love him? He did tell me that we're going to go to therapy and work on things. We have a baby to worry about. My mom really loves him and they have a really close relationship, but you're just saying just leave him he's just some freaking bum that I picked up off of the sidewalk last week. But you're not, are you really thinking about if that's the best thing for me, or are you just telling me to do what you're doing so that we can go be single ladies together? But also at the same time, she feels like there was a lot of stuff that Gwyneth Paltrow knew was going on that she wasn't sharing with Beyonce as well. Because with this Two of Pentacles and this Hermit card, it's about knowing things and waiting to say something. But because there's this Lover's energy underneath it, it's I knew things about him hooking up with people, but I didn't tell you. And Gwyneth was looking at it I was telling you to leave, I knew shit and I was telling you to leave, but I was also trying to not involve myself too much, because whoever this was that Jay-Z was cheating with, that Gwyneth Paltrow knew about, was friends with her. Like, and she'd worked with them. So she definitely was like, I'm not getting myself like too involved in that, because she saw it as being, you know, interfering with her bag. So it's like, I can't tell you, but I'm trying to tell you to just walk away, girl, because I know some things, but I can't say. But it did end up coming out. And I feel like Gwyneth told her eventually, with this judgment and this Knight of Cups, it's like eventually, like, the truth came out. I came and told you. But at that point, Beyonce felt like it was too late, and she just like had to make a choice, because she felt like, I can't trust you. So that is what ended that, you know, friendship there. I feel like Gwyneth Paltrow felt really bad. Like, I was kind of in this crazy situation that, you know, I care about everybody that was involved, and I was trying not to get too wrapped up on either side here. But, you know, because it is kind of a lose-lose situation if you know that one of your friends is hooking up with your other friend's husband, and you're friends with all three of these people. Like, what do you do? Because you know that either way you're breaking somebody's heart and messing up people's lives. So, I mean, I don't blame her for just kind of being like, well, you know, maybe you should just choose yourself and walk away, and not wanting to say anything more than that. And I also understand in Beyonce's side, because it's like, if you're my friend and you know that my husband's like banging your friend, like, why wouldn't you tell me that? So, okay, well, Spirit, time to get down to brass tacks. Did Jay-Z and Rachel Roy have a affair with one another? Did Jay-Z and Rachel Roy have an affair with one another? Spirit, please do not answer this question. For the energy of all who we asked about before this, we asked only about Rachel Roy. Did her and Jay-Z have an affair? And stay tuned to the end, because we will have a spirit message for the viewers. So, you know, take what you need, leave what doesn't fit with all of those general messages. It's not always going to fit for everybody. Sometimes it really is just meant for one specific person to get that message. So if it didn't, you know, match in the last video, it might in the next one. Okay. They definitely were banging each other down, you guys. Because it's like, they were doing stuff behind the, you know, in the dark. And it was with this, like, really vengeful purpose of getting back at a certain person. Like, this is what's crazy, because it's like, we have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Star here. It's like, literally, like, fuck Dame Dash, like, we're gonna fuck each other because fuck him. And it's like, what? Like, so convoluted and weird, but okay. And it was, you know, completely about ganging up to do something with the intention of, we know that this would, like, hurt this person, but they were also having fun doing it because it's sneaky links and it's, like, a good time, and it's like, haha, like, it's extra sexy to, like, fuck my, you know, ex's ex-business partner because I can't stand him right now, you know. But obviously it blew up and it had to end. So now we shall ask the two most important questions. One being, was Elevatorgate about this? And then the other being, is that the reason why Beyonce and Jay-Z didn't go to Kim and Kanye's wedding? Because supposedly it was that Rachel Roy was going to be there. So, Spirit, was the reason why Solange and Jay-Z got into the argument that they got into in the elevator at the Met Ball in regards to the situation with Rachel Roy. What exactly happens there? Was this connected to Rachel Roy? Thank you, Spirit, for answering. Clarity. Not for any bad intentions. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because it was basically talking about, you know, the bottom of the deck energy here is the Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. So it really is talking about, you know, the person that hurt Beyoncé and caused her to almost have to walk away from her marriage being this reason as to why this big fight ended up happening, because of somebody else's involvement in her sister's marriage. And so, you know, we had this death card moment, which was basically just talking about, like, that whole thing, the elevator thing, is what really made Jay-Z start to, like, stop and think about the impact that the things that he's done has had on his wife. Like, up until that point, I don't think that he never understood that it hurt her feelings, but I don't think he understood the lasting effects of it. Like, yeah, you're mad at me now, but then, like, okay, 6 months from now, like, we're in a good place again, so, like, everything's fine. And he's not thinking about the fact that if you walk into a room and you see the woman that was messing with your husband, that pain all comes back again, you know? And I think that that moment was where he really had to realize that. So, Spirit, can you please answer? First, did Beyonce and Jay-Z get in a fight around the time of Kim and Kanye's wedding, and that's why they didn't go? And was it about Rachel Roy being in attendance? Spirit. Kim and Kanye's wedding. Did Beyonce and Jay-Z not go because they got in a fight about Rachel Roy being So, bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Swords. Beyonce actually saw this as them using the wedding to sneak diss her and blindside her. Like, you know that this person is a problem. You know what happens. And you're trying to bring us all in the same place. Yes, it's your wedding, but, like, you're trying to blindside me because you know that it's going to be an issue for me. And you know it's going to cause a fight with me and my husband. So they honestly felt like that was like some sneaky shit with this Knight of Swords and this Knight of Wands energy. Like, you're being sneaky and manipulative and you're trying to cause problems, like, with me and my husband. So that's, and then the other part of it is too, is that they didn't want to be around the other people that they had, like, going to the event. So they basically were just like, nah, we're good, because we don't want to be, you know, we don't want to be on the next episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and we definitely don't want to sit here and eat caviar with Jonathan Chebin of all fucking people. So no thank you. And then on top of it, like, you're inviting the bitch I used to bang behind my wife's back, and you think, like, everything's gonna be a great time. Like, we're good, homie. We'll catch you on the next one. Like, maybe we'll go, like, hit up, like, Applebee's 2 for $22 when you guys are back for the honeymoon. You can show us your Polaroid pictures of swimming with dolphins and shit. But until then, we're gonna head out on our own trip and not attend this bull crap. So It is what it is, guys. Alrighty. So, Spirit, do you have any messages for our viewers that they should know about in regards to just anything that they are going on in life? Any vital messages for anybody watching this video? Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. Okay. Okay, so be open for new opportunities that are coming in, especially if it has anything to do with like somebody's been looking for a resolution in any kind of court case, or if you've been looking for a job. Because the Justice card can mean, you know, either you've been going through a court case and you're waiting for a resolution in your favor, or, you know, justice as in I've been trying really hard to get something and now it's finally coming my way. Like I've been working really hard to find another job. But because we have this Knight of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups, it's just talking about that there are offers and opportunities coming your way. They may not exactly look like how you originally like assumed it was going to. So say if it's like, oh, like I wanted to be CEO and they're like, oh, well, you know, we have a job offer for the official organizer of the office, and you're like, what the hell even is that? But really it's the CEO anyways, you know, and so you're still getting that opportunity. It's just the title is weird. They're saying to really like look into things so that you're not turning down any offers, because they want you to have that Queen of Cups energy, which is being open to receiving things. So I hope that helps for somebody. I love you all so very much. If you want to book your own personal private reading with me, all the information is in the description box below, and we will have some more readings coming for you soon. This is the end of the Jay-Z drama for tonight. So I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye, guys.